Welcome back, YouTube. So this time we're going to hopefully actually start the colonization of Winterhome. I suppose a good place to check to see how that's going is to see how the storm's going. So the storm has not yet passed Winterhome. That's hopefully what we can do today is we can colonize Winterhome as the storm moves on. We're building housing for our continually expanding city of New London.
You are not a test subject. If your doctor prescribes a novel treatment, report them at once.
I'll give us a heat bonus there, and we can go there and there. The heat bonus, but a smaller bonus as well. I think that'll be fine. Stockpiling coal, stockpiling oil. The pilgrims are happy because we did their research, so everyone's happy right now. Yay! We'll see how long that lasts. Might want to actually stop gathering. Yeah, either shut down the abandoned coal mine or the captain's mine temporarily to get the teams back from them because I have excess coal. Okay, so let's take those teams back. Turned off, got the teams back. Are we passed yet here? No, not yet. Need one more person to explore there. What happened to my 10 guys? Thought I just got 10 guys back. Okay. We'll wait. We'll be patient. We're having a vote. So they've brought up, they want mandatory marriage. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not for it either, but I'm not opposed to it, so I'll just let it vote, and we'll see what happens.
The noes have it!
Noes have it. I get back to doing my own laws. I could do pump jacks to get more oil from our location. Could do hydraulic pump jack or fracturing pump jack. But doesn't necessarily need more oil yet. Now, obviously we can't make use of that yet. New work model. Radical idea, which obviously will piss people off. No. I'll do that yet. Charcoal plants is tempting. Charcoal regeneration plant. Disease but get coal. Or squalor but get coal. Probably disease but get coal. Yeah, let's research that. Engine is declining, I think. Medical treatment, conservative treatment. Effect of decreasing disease, but increases tensions. Or I can just accept, yeah, I'll just accept the higher standard of happiness with the pilgrims. Okay, We basically are almost full on coal, so letting that go down is fine. We still want to stockpile oil. We may still want to expand housing. So we do another expansion here. Because we can do another expansion here, let's do another expansion here. Can I get a bonus doing that? No. I'm gonna go out, I guess. Otherwise, another 5 housing, and let's build a second housing district. Let's get everyone housed if we can. While we're thinking about it, I'm going to do some more frost breaking down here. So while it'll be a smaller cost, we can get a warming bonus for being next to the exploration site. And that would allow a different expansion that might give us more warming bonus. Okay, so that should get everyone housed for the moment. Though what we're tending to find is, because of our good job of keeping everyone housed, is that the warm people are apparently making more people. Okay, we're not... Oh, it's far enough along that we can now start to work on the ruins. So we've decided that we're doing it. We now set up a road. There we go. So in 2 weeks, the road will be done. Heat is decreasing, so we should be stockpiling oil even faster. How's the old dreadnought looking? Stockpiling oil here as well. We got a nice stockpile capacity here, so I'm not gonna get more. We'll stockpile it on site and we'll be fine. So there's one thing we could do if I researched the pump jacks, is we could actually try to move more people back in here. So that we could extract this oil faster, right? So we've got these districts full size, but we've got empty building slots. I could build a bunch of pump jack sites here to extract faster.
Stuart.
And there we go. Excess housing, excess food, excess materials, excess goods. We're filling all the stockpiles up except for the coal. And time to send those colonists. Are you certain you wish to confront this challenge now? Yes. Bring it on, maybe? I might regret this, but bring it on. Okay. Send colonists to Winterhome. Steward, a radical group of stalwarts, has come forward with the proposition. Just ensuring the leading members of the Pilgrims end up included in the colonist group that we will send out for Winterhome. Pilgrims have been a source of discord in New London. One member of the stalwarts says, make sure the most fervent among them join the main group of Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. That'll improve relations with the stewards, or stalwarts. Send everyone to work regardless of affiliation. I have a feeling that this will have consequences, because we're basically sending all the leaders of what the stalwarts think is going to be the resistance to a different city. So I'm going to go with the first one. Don't worry about sending the leaders. We're fine. We'll tolerate. Expedition en route. Charcoal regeneration plant, so I can now start building charcoal. Sadly, that didn't give me any more stuff out there. To research. Something about materials. That's probably off of foundries. Skyways. I think everyone's in favor of skyways. So, when we need to ship more, let's be prepared to ship more. So we got the workers. So I'm going to have these deplete faster so we can move it into the stockpile. Can always take the workers back off later. Similar thing here. Let's start filling that stockpile back up again. Well, fill the stockpile at full speed. That leaves us with 500 workers free to do things, but I don't actually have anything for those 500 to do that are super important. I don't think I ever got around to doing anything to deal with crime. We've just been dealing with crime by having the volunteer police force deal with it, apparently. Which has been working on this difficulty. It probably wouldn't work on higher difficulties. Higher difficulties, I'll probably have to be more aggressive at dealing with crime. Here, the young doctor who questioned the ways of the conservative treatment got into a violent fight with his seniors. He had just lost another patient and blamed it on his seniors who allegedly took too long to approve of a surgical procedure. Oh dear. I want to try changing laws in response to that. So we haven't regulated parenthood or relationships. I suppose I could try, when I have time, I can research the radical treatment, which will probably piss the pilgrims off in the short run, but will open up options for bringing more people into the city. Okay, they're almost there. Skyways are done. Let's, do freight docks to gather even faster is what that's probably implying. Let's go to society. Let's go research that radical treatment, or experimental treatment, because we can get experimental treatment. I think there's a batch of colonists we can get in without taking a disease risk from. Fast forward until the people get to Winterhome. I think that's the timer to when it gets there. Experimental treatment is done.
In transit.
And the stalwarts immediately put that up for a vote. Okay, so is that going to pass? And do I want to help it pass? The Frostlanders are open to negotiate. What would the Frostlanders want? They do want me to research hydraulic pump checks. Or build our charcoal regeneration plant. I'm open to researching their thing. So we'll agree to the hydraulic pump checks. This is presumably going to piss the pilgrims off because the pilgrims wanted the other option.
The eyes have it.
Sunning tradition, promoting reason. Okay, so yes, it pissed the pilgrims off a bit, but it made the stalwarts happier. And I can make the Frostlanders happy by giving them their pump junk choice. They want hydraulic pump jacks.
People of the city, your council has voted.
Scout in training. Commenting on the fact we're approaching adaption. Because apparently we've been running adaption to progress. We've been progressing adaption and adapting progress. I just got the achievement for having all the problems gone for 50 days. Like, apparently crime is not considered a problem. Yeah, apparently crime is not considered a problem. Got a little bit of crime. The fate of Winterhome. So we can settle it, which the stalwarts will disapprove, or we can salvage it, which the pilgrims will disapprove of. Well, we've been siding with the stalwarts the entire time, so I'm going to keep going with those stalwarts. They have a plan, and they're in charge. At some point I'll have to do the opposite and do all the settlements, but that will not be this playthrough. Winterhome colonized. Chapter 4, Veracity. Apparently we were hungry hippos. They've ruined Winterhome. What's the point? Extracting cores from the ruins of Winterhome will be dangerous. The gas will build up over time as the toxic fumes are now fully exposed. If we want to minimize casualties, we should frostbreak and extract cores as fast as possible.
Winterhome colonists, collect your work gear.
Generator is off. Which isn't surprising, I suppose. Got enough cores for the generator upgrade, so we need to get 40 cores. Research and construct the generator upgrade. Hyperdrive. Keep cold absent in New London. Okay. Next gas output will increase in 21 weeks, which will increase the toxicity to notable. So what can we build here, and what are we extracting, and so on. So we have core deposits. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Looks like about 7 for each location that has a core. Presumably has to be extracted. And one over there. Minor toxic gas, so toxic to be there, apparently. Rapid frost breaking, safe frost breaking. So do I do it safely? Or... yeah, we'll probably do safe. Oh, so that section is already frostbroken. So I got a big patch that's frostbroken, but it's got some disease risk. We can build a logistics depot here? No. At least... oh, it's probably there's a tech that allows you to build an extraction or a trade site here. But you don't build it if it's not going to be a permanent colony. If it's a temporary colony, then you don't build it here. Okay. I'm going to frost break that location. We probably want to frost break some stuff near the generator. Oops, that was normal. Oh, that was the rapid one. I don't necessarily like that it defaults to the rapid one. Obviously, we probably want to ship some stuff in. So we can ship in food. I don't know. Obviously, we want to ship ship in food, not ship out the non-existent food. Please and thank you. And ship in some luxuries for our intrepid workers here. And I'm not sure whether or not the generator runs on... Okay, it looks like it's going to run on oil because we have everything running on oil. Yeah. Okay, so that's enough to warm everything up. And we're going to obviously still need to keep frost breaking. Get some prefabs for rapid construction. Up there. And that's all my workers. Okay. So that took... Oh, it's not going to tell me how long it takes to do while I'm in this mode. Okay, I'm just going to have to guess and go work on other sites while I'm waiting for it to happen. So here, if we need more oil, we can ship people in. Actually, I think we don't need anything in our major city here. We are starting to run into the situation where some of our deposits, so the extraction deposit here we have that we've got all the minerals around, the miners around, is about to deplete. Or all the industry sites around is going to deplete. So we need to get out of those cores. It looks like there's not much to do here. Oh, I can get out on the Frostlands, and we can do some stuff in the Frostlands. Yeah, let's see what's out on that ridgeline. And then we'll go... Looks like for a while we're going to be mainly doing a lot of aggressive stuff in Winterhome. In the ruins of Winterhome. Which is apparently going to get more and more and more toxic as we work on it.
Due to the
Rapid frost breaking can lead to injuries and death. Tensions from the Slorets and Pilgrims are rising. Automated frost breaking will not put people's lives at risk of death. We've got a quest to build automated workforce factory. Automated workforce factory. Costs a core. Built in industrial zones. Okay. Okay, so that'll house a bunch of our workers. Oh, we don't have enough workforce to begin expanding the Frostbringing. Frostlanders delighted I kept my word. Let's go to New London. Can I build... Because I asked... I got a request here to do automated workforce. So, researched automated workforce. Can I toss it anywhere here that'll work? No, apparently my districts are full. Okay, that one can be expanded. So let's expand this one, and then I can toss it in there when it's done. It's back to Winterhome. Just suffering from the cold due to the scarcity of housing. They're devising a plan. I don't like that. I would much more appreciate if you came discuss it with me like nice people. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna finish the factory expansion first, so I will do factory thing as soon as it finishes. I don't like that it auto switches back to Pearson prefabs when it upgrades.
Stewart.
Pass, research. I'll do research. You can have research. I'll research something for you. Generator upgrade. Yeah, we don't need to do that right away. What was the thing you wanted? All do maintenance instead of unproductive do maintenance? Might even be willing to pass that for you. Increase in toxicity in 11 weeks. So we've built some housing. We're going to want more housing. Based on how the disease here is affected, I don't think just expanding into the disease cloud is going to make it any worse than it already is. It's bad, but it's not going to get worse. And I suppose by expanding that also means we can, if we need to, ship in workers to run a hospital to treat their diseases. Paused. Paused for saving. William's demand is met. It looks like they're immediately going to try to force a demand or vote on it. I'm neither for or against this, so I'm just going to let it go. They want to pass it, they can pass it. If they don't, then they don't.
Hear ye, hear ye. The votes are in. The measure fails.
Okay, that made them happier, but it didn't make them as happy as I really wanted to. Any other things I can promise you? No, you're all at pass things I don't want you to pass. I suppose I can give them the agenda, and we can see if they bring up something to vote that'll pass.
Stewart.
They've got the next vote. Good or for ill, they have the next vote. Subsidized, dense housing. Okay, so I'm definitely down for subsidized or dense. I'm not sure which one we'll go with. Probably, I think we're getting to the point where we don't need heat stamps as badly anymore, so we'll go for the subsidized. If we actually build it, we'll go that route. head back to Winterhome. Frost breaking is done. So we'll set up the extraction districts. To extract these good resources. And we will definitely need to ship more people in here. Got more things I want to extract, and where, because we've did the event effect that has, well, we've gone with the Stalwarts plan, which has got us access to all these steam cores, but it's making the whole place toxic, so we need to be moving faster. Means we need to send more people here. Let's start off by doubling the workforce. We're going to go up to 6,000 people here. Of course, when they arrive, we'll have to break out more space for more housing. Oh, we need to ship in more fuel. Ship and double the, let's triple the fuel supply to the city. Because we'll need fuel when we get a bunch of things done. As we expand the city, we need more fuel. Oh, we have exploration teams waiting to do stuff on the map. Which probably means we finish exploring someplace. So where are the new stuff? Forgot where I sent them. There they are. That's where they went. The last camp. Some survivors of the expedition have been taking refuge in an old coal mine, but they refuse to return to London without their commander. He's our only hope. He'll come back. He'll bring the secret to the first spring with him. If we can find out what happened to the rest of the expedition, perhaps we can convince them to come home. Rowlett will never return. Take these people to New York, to New London. And this is because we found that he basically swore off going off into nothing, so he's not coming back. Okay. Rowlett expedition, we can get 100 prefabs that we don't really need, but we'll take them. We need more teams to explore there. Need more teams to explore there. Okay, so we need these teams to come back, I think. All the places I'm looking at needs more teams. Doesn't. Oh, and we didn't look at these places, so we'll do here. Put the machine free or salvage its core. Yeah, free the tap dancer and send it to help our workers in New London. So we'll get some free workforce. Source of food. Take the cargo or come back later. Yeah, I'll take the cargo. And let time progress until those crews get back. Do more exploring. Okay, so we've got our high-rise housing district here, providing as much housing as we can. We'll presumably need to build another one as soon as the next wave of colonists arrive. And that's a quest, or that's... You've repeatedly funded the Pilgrims projects. Unemployed officially. They claim they'll spend the funds to help their community, but now the Pilgrims' bigwigs will end up here eventually. They always do. As the Rose pours their drinks, they slip a handful of heat stamps into her stocking, courtesy of the steward. A very old part of me wants to clobber these pigs, but most of me just hopes the steward funds us next. Well, if you had a faction, I probably would be funding your faction. Workers' housing. Workers' dormitory. Fiction efficiency. Or housing distribution. Mandatory crowding. Shelter provided by housing increased. Shelter providing housing increased. Heat stamp per capita slightly increased. Merit-based housing. Yeah. Gotta give my stalwarts a swing.
A cold spell will soon hit us. Prepare accordingly.
The stockpiles. Okay. Let's then send a bunch to Winterhome. We'll fill up Winterhome's stockpile, effectively, instead of overflowing New London's. Because Winterhome is going to undergo massive expansion while we try to rapidly extract everything from it. Okay, the workers have arrived. Sabotage in Winterhome. Enact human experimentation or build watchtowers. Surveillance watchtower, pass human experimentation, or construct 2 watchtowers. Or think of another way. You know, I will construct your surveillance watchtowers. And they're doing that in Winterhome, so I need to build it in Winterhome. That's fine for the moment. We have more frostbreaking? We can do more frostbreaking, so let's continue to do more frostbreaking. Still do more, or is that all I can get? That's all I can get for that, so I need to let that happen. And then we'll try expanding the housing. But in the meantime, let's try shipping in the needed resources. So I'll probably take this as a reason to expand luxury production in the capital. We've got extraction going on here that doesn't produce materials, so let's ship in the materials. And move food. Actually, we've got plenty of food in the capital, so that won't be a problem. And we're shipping the excess oil sort of to stockpile it here. Over transportation capacity. Oh, that's a problem I hadn't contemplated. Alright, so then we won't ship the oil in. We'll have to improve the road in short time. Let's not ship the luxuries in. I think we can do better with no luxuries than no materials. We don't want it falling apart after all. And we're obviously not going to ship all the materials in then. Actually, we've got materials, or we got food here, we don't got materials here. So we'll drop the food to get us in line while we're trying to improve the road. Out to the map. Skyways. Oh, I need my teams back to do that. Am I having teams come back? Debate in session. Mandatory marriage would be held in 10 weeks. Okay, I'm not appreciative of that, but I can deal with it, I think. Do we have any teams coming back? Yeah, they're about to arrive. There, one arrived. Okay, so now we can build the Skyway. Should hopefully increase the throughput. Toxic gas is rising. Disease from toxic gas fumes in Winterhome grows more severe. Hold your breath, kids. Merit-based housing. New law proposed by the Stoltz. Actually, what I need to build surveillance watchtower. So I need to develop surveillance. So hubs, surveillance hub. They're all the same and they all agree with it. Good. Mandatory marriage. I'm not going to take steps to oppose this. Oh, look at the time. I've probably gone longer on this recording than I should have. So I suppose with this failure, we're going to go put the YouTube break in. So catch you later on YouTube. I might put one more recording in tonight for YouTube.